Over the past few years, I've learned a lot about how money actually works, not from diplomas or corporate offices, but from real life. From my own mistakes, failures, impulse purchases, debts, and wrong decisions that kept bringing me back to zero again and again. And the deeper I studied personal finance books, the experience of successful people, the psychology of money, and research on wealth, the clearer one thing became. Most money problems don't come from low income but from bad habits. Today, I will break down the 12 most destructive money habits that keep people stuck for years and show you how to finally break free from them. This video can seriously change your attitude toward money, so make sure you watch until the end. Bad habit 1: paying yourself last. One of the most common mistakes is paying everyone else first. Banks, subscriptions, stores, services, and only then remembering about yourself. If something is left, great. If nothing is left, well, that's how it is. That's how poor people live. The wealthy do the opposite. They pay themselves first and everyone else after. A minimum of 10% of your income should go toward building your capital. Savings, an emergency fund, investments. Treat this like a mandatory payment like rent or electricity. And here's a psychological trick. When you hide money from yourself, your brain automatically adjusts to the smaller amount. You don't feel poorer, you just start spending smarter. This habit alone can change your life in 1-2 years. Bad habit 2: comfortable living in bad debt. We live in an era where taking loans has become normal. People borrow for everything: phones, clothes, gifts, vacations, even restaurants. But here's the rule that solves 90% of financial problems. If you can't buy something twice, you can't afford it once. Bad debt creates a quiet prison. You don't see the bars, but they control your entire life. Credit companies understand human psychology very well. They profit from your impulsiveness, your desire to look successful, and your lack of long-term thinking. And high interest rates? They destroy any progress you think you're making. Bad habit 3: living without an emergency fund. Most people don't even realize how close they are to financial disaster. One illness, one car breakdown, one job loss, and their whole life collapses. An emergency fund is not a luxury. It's protection from the unpredictability of life. A simple goal: start small. The main thing is consistency, not perfection. An emergency fund turns a crisis into an inconvenience, not a catastrophe. Bad habit 4: not knowing your income and expenses. You'd be surprised how many people have no idea where their salary disappears. Until you know your financial point A, you can't get to point B. Track how much you earn, how much you spend, what your mandatory payments are, where your money leaks happen. And here's what's interesting. As soon as you start tracking your spending, you automatically start spending less. The brain becomes more aware when you shine the light of facts on it. Financial clarity creates financial control. Bad habit 5: expensive hobbies and living for instant pleasure. Shopping, gadgets, entertainment, everything that gives short-term pleasure but adds no long-term value, slowly empties your wallet. We live in a world where everything is designed to make you spend. Bright promotions, only today, notifications, influencers with perfect lives. But wealth is built not on impulsiveness but on the ability to wait. You have two paths: save more, earn more. But real growth begins when you do both. Saving has a limit, income potential doesn't. Bad habit 6: waiting too long to start investing. Many people say, I'll start investing when I have more money, when I figure it out, when I have time, when I stop being afraid. But you will never be ready. Fear disappears only after the first step. The earlier you start investing, the easier the path to wealth becomes. Even small amounts turn into huge results. If you already have an emergency fund, your money should be working. Bad habit 7. Financial indifference. People want money, but they don't want to learn how to manage it. They know more about TV shows, news, and celebrities than about how finances work. But here's the fact: money never stays with those who ignore it. Financial literacy is not an option, it's a survival skill. When you start taking money seriously, money starts taking you seriously too. Bad habit 8. Envy and constant comparison. When you look at other people's cars, phones, vacations, you start trying to catch up with someone else's lifestyle. But you don't see what's hidden: loans, debts, stress, chaos. Social media shows results, not reality. The only person you should compare yourself to is you 1 year ago. Bad habit 9. No financial goals. Most people say, I want more money, but they can't answer. How much? For what? By what deadline? What's the plan? If a goal is blurry, the brain ignores it. When a dream turns into numbers, a plan and a deadline, money becomes a tool, not a mystery. Bad habit 10. One source of income. One source of income equals 1 point of risk. Any crisis, illness, or job loss, and your whole life collapses. The wealthy build several sources of income: 3, 5, 7, sometimes more. Not all sources are huge. Some give a little, some give a lot, but together they create stability. Bad habit 11. Emotional spending. Stress equals shopping. Bad mood equals shopping. Boredom equals shopping. Loneliness equals shopping. Emotions are the most expensive spending triggers. One emotional purchase rarely destroys a budget, but repeated over months, it destroys your financial future. Control your emotions, or your emotions will control your money. Bad habit 12. Believing in fast money. Financial pyramids. Betting, casinos, a million in a month, pump tokens, crypto schemes, they all play on one desire: the desire for instant results. But real money is created slowly, consistently, and reliably. Not fast, not easy, but guaranteed. Conclusion: if you recognized yourself in at least one habit, that's already progress. Awareness is the first brick in the foundation of financial freedom. Money doesn't change until your habits change. But when they do, everything around you begins to change too. Thank you for watching until the end. If you have questions or ideas, write them in the comments. See you in the next video.